Ay, just give it a second. Hello, Lynn. Let's give this a good share out.
Mom?
Yes, the blueberry.
I checked in the classroom and it's not in there.
It's probably in her room.
Well, I asked Shay what it was and she said it was with you.
Did she not take it? I know she took it. Tell her it wasn't there. So she took it this morning. Hi, guys. Do, 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 do. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. And there we go. Hello, everybody. How are you all? Hey, Rose. Good. Good to have a moderator in here. I smell ramen. Oh, God. Of course, my son starts cooking good stuff while I'm on.
You were right. It was in her room.
Thank you. Got my charger here. Thank you for plugging that in. Appreciate it. The deadly charger. Tell you what. I am still very sleepy, but that's okay. Hey, gents. I see who pops in here. I don't know who's going to actually be here yet, but at least it will be recorded. Morning. I had a very interesting night. Very interesting night. You guys ever been tickled awake? Good morning. Oh. Brats. Brat spirits. Wolfmaster. Hello, everybody. Alrighty. Give everybody a few minutes to get in here. I've been up since 4. I did try to take a little nap. I was unsuccessful, but that's okay. It'll be interesting. Hi, how are you, Ricky? Ricky Bobby. I do have, those of you who haven't seen it in Kitty's shadow work class yet. Hey, Orlin. I have her homework that she wanted me to show to everybody on this, with all the shadow work and what they're doing for beginning. Rose, Jens, you've been through it. You've done it. But that's why I'm doing it on here, because I know some people couldn't be here. So this will be easily recorded on TikTok. They can see it. And then it can be put out there for the other students to do on their own time. Hopefully they did their homework. Because it really does help. And it seems to like gives you a good starting point. Because that's basically who you are here at this moment, and then you grow from there. Zip code. That's one of my zip codes there. Extra spicy noodle for lunch. Oh, God. My son's making ramen right now, so you guys are making me hungry. I need soup. I need some soup. Hi, how you doing, Wedge? That zip code was my zip code. That's kind of, well, not my zip code, but it was close. Creepy. Okay. Tappy, tappy. Anyways. Let's see if they get in here. I'm not bad. I'm just a little sleepy today. Just a little sleepy. Gonna have a good day. Hopefully Orlin will be doing his class tonight. If not tomorrow night, but it'll be this weekend. Alrighty. Let me pull up her first picture here. I'll show it to you guys. We'll be doing it tonight? Oh, good. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. Hey. Hey, Naxia. I can never say your name. I'm just going to call you Naxia. I always get it wrong. So, beginning shadow work. One of the first things I tell people is or Kitty taught me this, draw your shadow. Draw, all the things you feel you don't really like about yourself, you think people don't like about yourself, things that go through all of our heads, the flaws we see. And, what? There goes the selenite. This is what Tiny did. Come on, flip the camera. Can I flip the camera? How do I do this? Hold on. Okay, so if we cannot flip the camera, we're just going to do this, okay? I hope you guys can see that all right. There we go. Okay? So, cracked, told to shut up, all that fun stuff. Different traumas that people have been through. Do that. Mine was more of a blobby stick figure thing. Also had the cross stitches across the mouth, but the whole thing was just shadowed over. So it was like this big black fat blob thing. That's where I started out. And that's the tiniest. But another part of it is you also have to do things that you like about yourself, because you can't just go by negatives. Okay, those are your shadows. Those are your triggers. Let's see. And boop. Hers. Oh, well, thank you. Looks like this. What she wants people to see: her intelligence, her intuitivity, her light, positivity, thing that she herself. And it's, it's a hard thing to do, to put out there too, for what, you like about yourself, because we always do this. What if other people don't like the same things? And that's part of the shadow thing. And I think it's very brave of her for wanting me to do this, even though she can't be here today. And then this is kind of another one of her shadow things. The one I tell people to do is draw, Kitty taught us to do, is draw your inner child. And what she did, yes, very brave to have it shared, because I let Kitty share mine, but I didn't want anybody to know who it was. So you guys saw it. It's just, yeah, you didn't know it was me. So she's braver than I am. But this is what she actually did. Instead of drawing her inner child, she's close, is what was done to the inner child sort of thing. So that it's kept in a little bubble. But this is where the trauma came from as an inner child. And you know, that is the person you want to protect. Hi, how you doing, Alyssa? It is nice to see you, girly. You're turning it into a full project? Good. Good, because, you know, this shadow work stuff does a hell of a lot. And just putting that out there was nerve-wracking. Even though nobody knew it was me. But it was nerve-wracking. So the inner child is the person you want to protect, right? Nothing's going to happen to this one anymore. We're going to work on all of our flaws that were done to us, keep us safe. We are going to make sure we are treated correctly, that we become the person that we deserve. And, you know, make sure that they get to shine out again. You get that inner child going again. I still have a hard time with getting my inner child going. Some people never let die. Some people have it very alive and well. I have the hardest time with it, but it's there. I just need to get in touch with it a little more. I will say that. And you know, some people, if you cannot draw like your inner child, say you had that trauma so young, you just have no idea what that inner child would be, you know, draw who you wanted, your inner child, you want your inner child to be. Draw yourself as a kid, teenager, whatever. And that is what you're going to protect. That is what you're going to work on. And that is who you are going to make sure is treated with the respect you deserve. With things... I don't have my music going. You guys probably can hear my kids' TV and everything. You know, and that is who you're going to try to be. You know, you're not going to be this grumpy old lady you are now, or whatever you feel like. You want to be that free, loving person, right? It seems like a pretty simple concept, but, and yes, I am holding the rose quartz for this class. Funny enough. Turn that down. I didn't even plan that. I just picked this up. But, yeah. So, sometimes we have a hard time. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Sometimes we have a hard time thinking that we deserve that respect. But if you draw your inner child, you draw who you want to be. You draw your innocence. Damn it, I did it again. Stop it. I turned off the music. I don't know how I do that. That is so much easier to go, okay, that person deserves respect. All right, we're not going to do that. That person deserves respect. Because it is hard to demand respect for ourselves sometimes. It is. So if we have the picture of, you know, our innocence, because let's be honest, when a kid gets yelled at, we're so much quicker to jump to protect them than we are ourselves. Right? So our inner child is us, but we want to be. Let's be honest. Who doesn't want to go back and be a kid? I do. No bills, you know, that time when you don't have all this adult responsibilities, and the kids are brutally honest too. Let's be honest. Those kids will stop. If they have something to say, they will stop everything and say, you know what, you're kind of ugly. They're just like, you have to know this. And it hurts when they do that, because you know they don't lie. Maybe your makeup's messed up at the moment, though. You don't know, but it's funny. So, the inner child is useful in many different aspects. It's your bluntness, your being able to be honest, because they're really honest people, and a lot of us do struggle with being honest. That we struggle with demanding, well, that's not nice. You should stop doing this. So, doing that inner child one is going to be good. Oh, thank you, babe. Now, do any of you guys have anything to add? I'm going to give out the next assignment also. I will also post it in the thing. My inner child is hilarious. Yeah. Oh God, he's doing it again, guys. See, he doesn't mind bringing out his inner child. Orleans good at that. But Jen, your inner child is hilarious, the youngest one. Yeah, and you can have more than one version. Well, that's a good point, You can have a teenager. You feel like, a little older. You can have a little 5-year-old self of yourself, whatever. That's one thing, I don't think I've ever heard pointed out, is you can have more than one inner child version of yourself in your mind. It doesn't have to be one thing. Yeah, there is. There's several different layers of your aspects of your personality, so why can't there be several of those? And that does not mean we have multiple personality disorder. That is just who we feel we are at the time, how young we feel. Sometimes I feel really old, sometimes I feel really young. It's... Yes, your inner child comes out often, Rose, and it's wonderful to see that you can just go and, you blurt out these silly jokes. Even if not everybody gets them, but that's part of their shadow. They're like, it's okay, just laugh. Let it go. Let it go. Damn it, it's stuck in my head now. You never let her in. I hope that means you never lock her in. Yeah. Rose Lets Loose is quite hilarious. And I love to see the confusion, because then you can see the people who need most shadow work. It's funny. Your child is a giggle box. Stop. What are you doing again? This is when my energy goes a little funky. Hold on. Interesting. All right, I don't know what I just did. My TV is, there we go. My energy does mess with electronics a little bit. Oh God, here we go. Hold on. Do you need me to read this, babe? Orlin, are you still on here? Do you want me to read this for the class? You are. You just sent me a really, really good poem. Yes, darling.
Do you want to make ramen for me?
Jay, can you please help your sister out while I'm on live? I'm recording this. Tell him to come here. Yeah, okay. So Orlin just sent me this poem, and it's really nice. It's poetry time. Poetry time. It's called Younger Me.
What?
Can you help your sister while I'm on live, please? I'm recording this.
I'll tell her how to make it.
Just do it for her. You're better at the stove. She's 9. Children. All right, so it's called Younger Me. And if I butcher this presentation, don't hate me, Orlin. I'm going to put on my glasses because just like Kitty, I am kind of blind. But the glare kind of looks funny on live. Okay. When I was younger, I was living a dream. smiles and rainbows, and never thought of negativity and drama, never thought of anguish and deceit. Oh, just so innocent and naive. I wish I could embrace this young child. I wish I could tell her a myriad of things she needs to discern. I would confide her with tears trickling down my face. I would tell her to spend more time with the one closest to her, as in the near future that individual would not be found. I would advise her to stay sincere. Otherwise, her future is ample with lies, for those around her and from within herself. I would tell her to be grateful, thankful for every day, every sunny day, and every cute outfit. I would never instruct her to let go of her mother's hand and to never mistreat her, for she is the one who will relinquish everything for her prosperity. I would tell her to never suppress her emotions, because there will come a time she won't even understand herself. If I were to ever meet her, I'd run to her blade and shield in hand and protect her precious smile. With all my life, I would safeguard her delicate heart that was about to be crushed, even by her very own flesh and blood. I would conceal her eyes from every twisted smile, every haunting nightmare, and I would cup her ears tight so she wouldn't hear those horrifying words and traumatizing echoes of disgust. Those heart-piercing, selfish words. I'd do anything to save her from it all those terrifying moments, so she could remain in one piece, so that not even a shard of glass would scar her, and so that her enticing, vivid smile could salvage her small world. Babe, that is basically shadow work at one point right there. That is what we strive to do. And it is beautiful. Yeah, right? Look at that. He has such a talent for that. I love it. I love it, I love it, love it. All right. Well, that is a very, very good depiction of that. I love you too, baby. Anybody else have anything they would like to add? Because this isn't going to be a super long class, and I will say at the end here the next set of homework, because I misunderstood it even when Kitty did it, and I want to make sure. Yeah, I'm probably going to redo it myself. Ow. Nobody? Okay. I'm in the comments are not just that slow. Okay. So, the next bit of homework for all the newbies, and if you guys want to redo it again, because I am, I'm trying to figure out where I am now. Because when we first did this assignments, I was at a completely different point. In fact, I don't think I did one or two. But that is to go over who was in your life. The major people in your life, your mom, your dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, cousin, whoever was there most present in your life. Help raise you, help things going. Yeah, it has changed. So this might be a good thing for all of us to do. And then what you do is you want to write 2 things you don't like about them and 2 things you do. And do that for, whoever, how many people were there for you. Foster parent, whatever it was. Anybody. Your sister. It does the family tree. So your family tree is whoever was most present in your life. And I didn't understand it. I went through the whole family tree, and that was hard. And I just wrote the things I didn't like, and it didn't quite, it kind of grew some resentment, which was stupid of me. I didn't understand the assignment. So make sure you do two things, just two things, that you like and don't like about that person. Okay? So, it doesn't have to be everything you don't like about them. It doesn't have to be everything you like about them. Just two of each. All right? So, Hell's Kitchen. Ooh, Hell's Kitchen joined. That was interesting. But yeah, I encourage all of us to redo these because I think I'm going to. And for what the people who did do these, because I know Lone Wolf wanted to know what to do with the papers. This is the beginning of your shadow work journal. So it is kind of up to you. If you want to burn it, put it out to the universe, you're more than welcome to do that. Or if you want to keep it, watch yourself grow. You're going to be doing some shadow work in this journal. We're going to do some writings and different things, and I'll tell you how to do that to start going through all this. And that way later on when you revisit it, like I'm going to just do now with these assignments, you can see how you've changed. You can see how you've grown. And that also will help a bunch. But it is completely up to you what you do with it. I will 100% say, please do not use these for any sort of spell work. Okay? There is no shortcuts in this. Okay? There is no shortcuts in shadow work. There just isn't. And you try to do that, that will usually bite you in the butt because I got asked that. Please don't. Do something else. But that's pretty much it, guys. Just a quick little class unless somebody has something they would like. Yeah, revisiting always brings new realization. Oh, they're still doing it. He's so cute. Yes, finish what you start. Finish what you start. The only thing is, hey, Steel City. Unfortunately, gaming, there is no end to shadow work. There is no end. Read this one? Okay. Orlin wants me to read yet another poem. He's really good at this. We're doing beginning shadow work, Steel City. This is one of my classes I do. Orlin has something to share with the class again. Hold on one second. All right. So, what changed me wasn't the trauma I endured as a kid. Being held down, called names, no child should be told, or running away for the 5th time. Are you sure? I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to bring up other people's trauma here, babe, but I'm going to try to do this best I can. Running away for the 5th time, or being put in the hospital for months at a time, or even in psych wards from failed attempts. Not even the boy across the street that took me by surprise. What changed me when I realized that I had built up a wall and was continued to live by the virtue of my inner child, who never learned when I came to terms how broken the little girl inside of me was. I recognized that I had let her shatter more. What changed me? Sorry, I'm having a hard time with this. I I recognized I had only let her shatter more. What changed me was the shadow work I forced myself to do every night. Just a question or two. I am no longer my inner child, but rather I am growth. I am healing into divine. Okay. So obviously, one, I could not read some portions of that. I kind of filtered it. Because, all that fun stuff. But maybe we could post that. I don't know. Yeah, no worries. Have a good one. Wow, that one was a long time. Alrighty, so you guys have your assignment. The last was the most important. Yeah, that last part I did read all together. So I'm going to let that also in your mind. Maybe you could post this in a section, like on the event page or something. It is, and it's more beautifully written when you can read it correctly. About the wall being built, yeah. That was all there. Hi, Kayla. But that's it for today, unless somebody else has something to add. Nobody? Okay. Alright, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. And I'll see y'all later for our other classes. Kitty has a class... in 30 minutes. And then we have other classes later. So, I will see you all. Hopefully I'll see you all about the crystals for anxiety and depression. And everybody keep working on it. We'll see you next time.